Hello guys, happy morning. Today we'll talk about texturing. Here we need two things. In the texturing, one is a material, another one is a texture. Okay, for a texture, we need to unwrap the UV. What is UV and what is texture? We'll talk about it. First, we'll talk about the materials. Materials are very simple. When you press M, you'll get a material editor. You can see that. Slate material editor. There's a two type of material editor. In a modes, you can change into a compact material editor or a slate material editor. Both you can use. The first one is physical material. So this is a material you can use for any objects. Basically, I'm taking the spheres, 1, 2, and 3, 4 spheres. Okay. And then this for, okay. Press render F9, you'll get this. All this one as a default color. Now, I want to apply the unique thing. It means it's all looks like a glossy, isn't it? Suppose this one, the pink one, should looks like a cloth, or this one should look like a mirror, or this one look like a gold, or this one look like a cement. So that is the thing. We need a help of the material. A material will give a quality for the shade. For example, all this, I apply this. See, I'm selecting everything and I'm selecting this material. And then you can see the third one, assign material to selected. First one is a select, second one is a color picker, and third one is a assign. So I'm assigning it. You can see that all the colors are same. In a material editor, select the material and down here, color, click the color and change the color. You can see whatever the material we applied, all the mesh is change the color. Now press F9. You can see it is changed. That you know, isn't it? Okay, we have a ring. One is a golden ring, another one is a silver ring. I dip into a black color paint and show to you. Do you able to choose the exact silver one and then gold one? No, because it's two are dipped in a black color paint. It looks like a black color paint, isn't it? So even the plastics look same and gold looks same. So only the shininess and then color, those attributes will choose the material. So it is yellow color and shiny, it's like a gold. A white and silver, isn't it? The color will choose, isn't it? Will define according to the attributes. What kind of attributes we need? One is a color. Of course, you can see the color. Suppose I need a yellow color. Okay. So what kind of a yellow we need? Darker yellow. Okay. Press OK. Now press F9 to render. Now it is not looks like a gold, but at least it's going towards a gold color, isn't it? Those attributes of the materials need to be changed to choose and the real material. So in the physical materials, the first one is a base color and then a reflection. You can see that reflection is 1. Suppose if I make a reflection 0 and then F9, you can see the reflection is none. It is look like matte finish. Suppose if we need a gold, we need a reflections. If you need a matte, the reflection should be 0. So those attributes are important to choose. An example, if it is a glass, I need to increase the transparency. So if you increase the transparency and render, you can see what is that in the backside. It's a transparent one. So those attributes will define what materials it is. In this one, the physical material, the first one, you can see the presets and then you can check the presets. I need a glossy paint. and render now. So we'll get this. So this attributes are predefined. It's saved already. So it is there in the presets. In the presets, you can choose what you need. So matte paint or rubber or okay, or a brushed metal F9. So I can see it is looks like a metal. So material in a material editor will define what kind of a real material it is. So you need to find the attributes of the materials. Suppose if you want to change something, you can change by using these attributes. So what are the attributes are? What kind of attribute it is? It's very simple. Suppose if you see the real life glass, it has a transparent. It means you can use a transparent. And then what is the color you need? And if it is a reflected one, or it should not be a reflected one. And then anisotropy, it means the specular, the specularity. Now the specular is a sharp specular, it's a round specular. You can change the specular. Now F9, you can change the specular. You can see the specularity is changed. The specular is nothing but the spot, a dot. Suppose if you see the eyeball, you can see a small dot over there in the eyeball. So that is a specular. Not only for that. In a water, you can see the spot, light spot. It's a specular. So specular, color, transparency, those attributes will define the material. I hope you understand what I'm saying. Suppose if you are taking a stone doesn't have anything, no reflection, no specular, so it's a matte. A rubber. So mostly you can take it from the predefined one. Suppose if you do a copper, of course you can. For a copper, we need an environment to reflect. There's no environment, it's too black, so it is not reflecting anything. Okay, now I'm taking another physical material from here. Only for this and this, apply. Another physical material for this, apply. Okay, this is the third one, and the second one, and this is the first one. The second one will change into a gold copper. And third one will change into a silver. Okay, now go to the last one, select the plane and apply. And for this, we need a matte. Okay. F9. You can see the different sphere and different material assigned. And yeah, you can change the attributes of this. You can change the color. Stop. Oh. Like this, change the color. Suppose if you need a pinkish, of course, okay. F9. So bottom is changed. So the reflections, everything is changed. So I can change the attributes of the material. So this is called materials. We have a blend material, DirectX material, double shade material. But this physical material you can use because it has a presets. It's easy to adjust things. Okay, please try with this one first. Then, what is this called texture? Okay, now the same material, instead of a color down here, if you click and when you click over here, it will open the another map folder. You can see this lots of map. Down there is something called a general. In general map, we are going to take an image from the outside. It is called a bitmap. Remember, in the general, we have a bitmap. Click this one, press OK. Now it will ask you which image you need. So we need some texture image. Okay, we choose this one. Now you can see the texture is applied. Texture is nothing but an image. You can see, select this one in over here, color, units of color, the next to the color, you can see M. Now right click and clear. I'm clearing this. So normally next to the color, base color, next to the color, there's a box. It's bitmap box. Go to the general. You can select the bitmap, then press OK, and then click this. Now it is texture. Texture can be a photograph which you took a picture from your mobile, or you can download, or you can create from the using Photoshop. Okay, it is an image. It can be a JPG or PNG. Now we'll render. You can see now the bottom has a textures and all four spheres as a materials. Yes. Now we can understand what is the difference between the material and texture. A texture can be a patterns, can be image. Okay, but sorry, a material is a simple color like a silver, metal, like that. But texture, it has some patterns. If you see your class, in your class, if you see the wall, it's a material. If you see the desk, it's a material. But if you see the floor, it's not a material, it's a texture. It has some textures. Okay. In a door, in a glass, in the door, if you open over there, it is a texture because it has some patterns. So you can easily define what is texture, what is a material. If you see your notebooks in the front page, of course, it's a texture. Okay, that's the difference between the texture and material. Actually, this texture for now, it is applying very well and smooth. You can see here, a texture, we need to know what is UV unwrapping. UV is a coordinator. Now, for this, it has a simple plane. We didn't have any extrude, something like that. So it just looks good. Suppose if we extrude or if you manipulate the shape of this object will lose the UV. To be exact precise with you, UV is a coordinator which is coordinating a texture position and vertex placement. Okay, we'll talk about this UV. First, we'll talk about the materials and textures. Okay, guys. To take these textures, you can go to the wildtextures.com and you can download these textures. It's free to download. The website name is wildtextures.com. Please note this one. So that is the material and this is the texture. I'll save this. It's a basic. Now we'll open the interior, the bedroom which we did, isn't it? We already did this one. Okay. We need to apply the textures and we need to apply the material if necessary. Okay, we select this one, material, apply the material, select this, apply it. For the background, in a color, click here, apply the bitmap, and apply the wallpaper. What happened over here? it is not looks good. I'm sorry, guys, because we extrude it. You remember, isn't it? We extrude. So the UV is collapsed. So we are going to fix this one. But for now, I'm just showing you how to apply this one. Now take a next material. Make sure that in a material, you name the material so that it is easy for you to find out again. This tree, this cloth, apply it. In this one, basic color, image, bitmap, we apply this. Okay, we applied it. Okay. What happened here? It is, looks very big. We need a small dots. So you can go to the Photoshop, you can rescale it, then you can apply. That's one way. But other way is, if you click on the M, what is M? It is called a map. What map we did? It's a cloth map. If you click on the top of it, it will show you the map 6, the particular map attributes. You can see that where it is located. Over there, there is something called tiling. It means repeat it. There's something called offset U and V, tile U and V, and then angle U, V, and W. Maybe U and V is a coordinator. There's no meaning, but you can say horizontal and vertical. Suppose if you tile in a horizontal manner, you can see it's tiling only one direction. So you can press 2 and 2 both. You can see it is smaller now. Maybe 4, 4. It means the 4 times it is scaling, rescaling. 4 times it is tiled. So no need to go to the Photoshop for this tiling. What you can do is, I'll repeat again, select this one. Suppose I don't want this, right click, clear. See, nothing's happened. It's gone. Click over here, bitmap, then I'll repeat again the color, click here. Suppose if you choose the colors, okay, pink. Now you apply this material, sorry, in this box, it's a material or map, bitmap, press OK, and choose the cloth, open. Once you choose this cloth, you can go to the material, click on this one map, then use the tiling so that it will repeat. Now I apply the another one, select this and select the last one, apply. And this one, for this one, click on the color. See, whatever the color you choose, when you apply the material, sorry, map, bitmap, the color, don't show anything. Only the material, the map will show. 4 into 4. Okay, this is separate and this are separate. You can choose the color whatever you want. Whatever you want. Map. Click here, right click and clear, and click again, bitmap, and choose something else. That's it. For this, apply new material. It's a ground. So this is a ground, isn't it? It's better you give a name. Click here, bitmap, and then stone. Okay, click here. If you want to repeat, you can repeat. Repeat maybe 4 times. Okay. Maybe 10 times. For this, apply new material. Apply this. And then the green one. Okay. And this one is a wood. Apply this. Bitmap, wood. This is a cloth, and this is a cushion, a rubber. Okay, now, for now, they're going to render this. What about this? It's a wallpaper. So I'm going to choose the same wallpaper here. So use a color picker, click this. So it will go to the same material. Select this wall, select this, apply. Okay, now you render. When you render, you can see what you can see. Nothing. F9, render. Why it is not rendering? Go to the render settings. It's called F10. And it will show you what is this. It's a Arnold. For the Arnold render, we need something. It means a lights. We need a lights to render. There's no light, there's no render. Okay, to create the light, you can go to the create option over here. You can see that create option, light. What kind of a light we need? We need an Arnold render. Arnold light on, and click here. You can see it's a target light. From A to B, it goes. Select this light. In this light, go to the attributes. In this attributes, it will show you lots of things. But let it be whatever it is, just render now. Still, the light energy is not sufficient. So we increase the light energy. So over here, intensity, increase the intensity. Exposure is 6, intensity is 20. Okay, it is not enough. So we'll increase little more. We increase little more to the 40. It is actually high. Let's see, press F9. Here you can see the reflections, and you can see more reflections. For now, I stop this, cancel. For this reflection, we can avoid it by file save as interior 02. Okay, we avoid the reflection because this is a carpet. We don't need we don't need a reflections. So take a color picker, pick this one. In this particular, go to the reflection, make it 0. Now F9. See, the reflection is 0 now. You can see the shadows. It has the reflections. It doesn't have a reflection. Okay, guys. So this is your next assignment. In this light, you can see that the intensity of the light is 40, exposure is 6. I'll increase more exposure into 10. Now, F9, you can see the burn, the light burn is too much. So that's why we are not increasing the exposure too much. Cancel. So the exposure is, maybe I'll go back to the 6 or 7. Now you can see it's nice. It looks okay. So this is your next assignment. Please try to do a texture. Sometimes you can choose the material also. So complete this one. Any question, please let me know. Okay, guys, that's it today's section. Please show me something. Have a good day, guys. Bye-bye.